I could just get a warm round of applause.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. If anyone, I'm going to just do most of the sort of action down here and talking. So if you want to bring a chair down this way, please do. Well, I'll give you a couple of minutes if you'd like to do that. First thing I wanted to say is see lots of coaches I've seen around and some legends of the game, and appreciate you guys coming. Good to see you. Like was just said, the coaching the Boomers is obviously a great privilege, and the main thing I consider when I'm coaching the Boomers is that it's not my program, it's not my way. We all have the Boomers culture, system, legacy is elite, and really it's a responsibility to uphold it, respect what's been done before, and hopefully make a positive contribution, do something special. But the Boomers belong to everyone, so we're trying to have open practice sessions, clinics, be part of the community, part of the pathway. And one of the fun things about camp is organically our basketball journey comes up. Our video guy at the moment, data analyst, Keegan Crawford, we went to the same high school. I had no clue. We know the same junior players. We're laughing about how one of our friends in the warm-up thought he could dunk it, went for a dunk in high school basketball and just sailed out of bounds, and all these things that make the game and the community super fun. So I appreciate being here with you guys today. What I'd love for it to be is interactive, so you got any questions, you want to see something, let me know. My plan really is to just show you how we put in the offense. The Boomers, in the first meeting, ask the players, give me a couple of things that typify what the Boomers are about: style of play, team, chemistry. One of the first things is we share the ball, and it's a hard thing to do when you have such limited preparation time and you can't turn it over, but it really is part of what we do, part of our culture. And when people play selfishly or the team malfunctions offensively and the ball is sticky, it doesn't feel right for Australian teams, in my opinion, and it's certainly hard to win that way internationally because of the physicality. And we have really good players, we have really good talent, we really believe in them. We're not relying on talent alone to win, obviously. So you have these short time frames. We need to move the basketball. We need to be better at not turning it over. So we're trying to start with a system right away that has read and react options, has some continuity, values decision making, gives the players some freedom. We have this terminology of what's tight and what's loose. Like, what's a concrete rule? There's not many of them. There's lots of loose things. Home base, but you can make a read. The challenge of that, of course, it's probably worse before it gets better. So we fully anticipate some difficult moments tomorrow night and in potentially early stages of the tournament. How we handle that and get better and stick with what we do, I think is going to be really important. A large part of offenses at the moment are about clearing people off the nail. Out of the top of the keyway here, defenders that load up and make middle penetration and touching the paint really difficult. We've seen lots of things going on in basketball throughout the world, the baseline cut and corner fill on middle penetration. I'll just show that in case people haven't seen it. Guys, appreciate your help. We're going to move pretty quickly here, but let's get started. Someone out with the basketball just here, someone on the wing, someone in the corner. What's your name, my friend? Isaiah, you're just going to dribble middle, you're just walking, you're just coming middle. And so this defender that's loaded here, you just stop there, Isaiah. This defender in particular that's loaded here, everyone is trying to find ways to get him out of that area. In the last year, NBA, international basketball, lots of 45 cuts. So this guy cutting through as ball broke the three-point line. Canada, we've seen that. If you come back, you guys just take a couple of steps. We're really just talking. This baseline cut is happening more now and filling the corner. If you go back, we saw Finland set this flare screen, so screening to get people off the nail. See lots of things. The Knicks, if we go back, as the ball comes towards the middle, you're just screening your own man because teams, they're not switching. Okay, oh sorry, they are switching, and so you just area screen while this goes on. So lots of things about doing that, and that's one of the things we're working on, is trying to have a lot of cutting, ball and player movement in our offense that is simple to us but complex to the opposition. And we've got to get there, we're going to get there quick. We've had 2 days, some good moments, but some ugly moments at practice, as you would expect when you're asking for a lot of cutting. And I think one of my main jobs is to keep the players calm about that. Because when you drive and two people run into you, you think the coach has no clue what he's doing. And that is possibly true. But I just sort of give them this explanation, this analogy a little bit that a cut, a poorly timed misread cut, is like a bad pass that you throw out of bounds. You do that sometimes. All we have to do is hang on to the ball, find our shape, get back out, nothing is lost, a few shot clock seconds, get it out of the paint, find a shape, get to the next action, not give it to the other team and be frustrated, or my chance to shoot a layup is gone or something like that. It's not ideal, but it's part of the game. And with spacing, which is key to offense, we know that. The heartbeat of offense is get the ball in the paint and make something good happen. Lay it up, find a teammate. So when you have spacing, obviously driving is easier. When people are cutting, they can get in your way. So how you teach that is something we're really working on. But you have to get people off the nail, basically, is my opinion right now. When you've got a short preparation time, which a lot of us do, state teams, high school teams, almost anyone, really anywhere, even the NBA, there's not a lot of practice. Our player development, our skill work is really intertwined into the system the whole time. Like today it's Sean McDonald and Will Magnay doing their vitamin, first 10 minutes warm up, they're doing it together. And it's pick and roll, work on the seal, finish, second ball, all of it. It just starts like that and builds up. So today, this is what we did. So they lifted weights, 10 minutes treatment, 10 minutes skill work, and then we got to this. And so I'll just show you guys that. And it's really, we're getting shots up, we're working together. We would do an extra ball and get a shot up, or throw an extra ball and play one-on-one against the coach or something like that to get extra reps. We'll see how we go building this up. All right, let's go over here, boys. We're going to go 3 white offensive players. Isaiah, you got the ball. You're bringing it over halfway. 1 on the wing here in white. Yep. And 1 in the trail. We're going to go 2 defenders in dark here. So, what's your name? Vite. Good. And your name? Theo. We're going to guard these 2, Theo and Vite. So, you're going to defend here. So we're going to start with this screen on the ball. So when we screen the ball in transition, we're doing it because for us, we'll just come off the sideline a little bit, the pressure in FIBA basketball is extreme. Yeah. And if we have the opportunity to just beat the pressure with a dribble and get downhill, we ask the players to use their common sense, read that and run to the corner. But if it slows up at all, that's what we start working on, and that is going to happen. We're going to get picked up full court. It's very physical. We will get slowed up. So we're going to screen the ball here, Vite. You're going to screen it, you're going to pop. So you see this a lot, a peel, a ghost screen, and so Vite's going to get close and run right past it while Isaiah is trying to drive it. Pause, interfere, and pop. What do you think makes sense for you? That would make absolute sense. We're going to play on this part of the court because there's 2 other players there. Get a basket. Right, so Vite's popping here, and we're playing 3-on-2 here. You can shoot layups or catch and shoot threes. You guys good to go? Yeah. Love it. Come on. I'll take it, Isaiah. So you're back here. Now, when we set these screens, we don't want to be on the sideline because we've got to look after the ball. I'm throwing this ball into Isaiah, and we're pushing it, trying to score it. We're straight into it. Here we go. Bit of speed, just transition. Good. 2 defenders, do what you can. All right, let's go back. Catch and shoot threes are good. Yep, so Isaiah, real good pass and kick out. What's next, you think? By driving here, I hit an open man, and he doesn't shoot it, which he has the right to do. Love you to shoot that. What's next? Get back out or finish your cut, get a layup, cut basket, get back out. Right, cutting. When we cut, we need to cut to the basket to score. When we drive, if we kick it out, we need to cut to the basket and get out. If we cut poorly, if we cut slow through the mid-range, can anyone drive? Can anything good happen? It's hard, right? But if I cut really hard, not only can I score, that's not the only reason we're doing it, it's so that someone else can drive the wake that I've created. You know, like behind the boat, the wake, they can drive down and get a layup, and then I'm back out, my man helps, I shoot. All right, downhill, here we go. Go, Isaiah, downhill. Hop, good. Ready to shoot, great. Defense, I'd love a bit more torque, and we'll go one shot. And again. Yep, try and do something defense, mix it up, something different. Here we go, bit of speed. Great pass, really good. All right, let's go back to the start. Seb, can you grab another ball? Yeah, it's not easy for the defense, this drill, obviously, right? Seb's got a ball here. This is Seb. He works with the Boomers, does some advanced scouts, stuff like that. Appreciate you, Seb. He's going to help us out. So now I've got this first rep. Yep. Whoever shoots it, you're off. Seb's going to help rebound it. We're just one shot for the sake of the drill. I like playing rebounds out, but we'll get this ball off. I'll help. Whoever shoots is off, the other two are in. When that next ball comes in from Seb, you've just got to be outside the three-point line, and you're playing 2-on-2. But I want a screen involved. We got that. Let's go. Downhill, good. Go again. So we do value spacing, which is hard, can be hard with cutting. If someone comes into my space, I'm on the rim. Yep, and if I think I'm going to get in Isaiah's way, what can you do? Yeah, you can stop and change your direction, no problem, but you've got to get out of there. Go ahead, downhill. Good, we're off, Isaiah, I got that ball. Yep, get to the three-point line. I want a screen involved. I want a screen involved. Good pass. All right, finish. Okay, you two are off. Next one. You got to have a foot in the paint defender. Offense is on the perimeter. Foot in the paint defender. Foot in the paint. This is 1-on-1. Here we go. 3 drills only. Good. Okay, let's repeat that drill the whole way. So the first part. 3-on-2. We're coming in transition, Isaiah. Get downhill. Tell me your name again. Theo. When Isaiah drives, I'm watching him. I'm driving to score. This is a roll, just like a big guy would do when he's driving. I'm catching this. I'm scoring it. Yep, I can wait here for a second. You don't have to get in his way. You read him a little bit. You're coming at speed. And then it's 2-on-2. I want a screen involved to start it. Here we go. Good read, Theo. I like that. Ball's off. Screen involved. Good. Screen. Good. Good, Vito. 3, 2, 1. Very good. You two are off. Shoot a defender. Nice, Theo. Okay. Good job, boys. Let's set it up again. So, saw Nate talking about player development, small-sided games, lots of things in the sort of basketball ether about that. It is really how you teach your offense now, I think. Like the scripting, 5-on-0, it's kind of done. One for time, because you've got to give them some shots and reps, decision-making, get better at it. And you just got to have an intelligent way of building it together. So it sort of looks repeatable. So that's what we're going to try and do. And then that little build down gives you a chance to coach them after they've made a mistake or you've got some context. So we had a 2-on-2. I'm really bad with names, it's embarrassing. Your name again? Vitae. Vitae, well, how'd they defend your screen on the ball? Your pick and roll, the second one. They switched, what'd you do? Yeah, I thought you rolled and you tried to bury him on the second one. Yeah, it was good. And so we'd see a coverage, it's happened organically, and you just get a chance to coach it, make it better. And then we'd follow it with film. All right, opposition switching. Here's our 3 really good options. Slip it, flip it, get game. Show some demos, that's in the next part of practice, and skill development in the next practice. Pretty simple. Okay, now we're gonna roll this. So you're coming to set the screen, come off, Isaiah. Vito, you're gonna roll. Yeah, so what makes sense here, Theo? Well, Vito's gone there. Yeah, so when the ball, you're just like following. So you've got 2 things to read, obviously. Someone coming into your space, popping into your space, you're down and out. Yep, ball going away from you, and there's no one popping in your space, you pull behind it. Good with that? All right, let's do that. Go ahead. Love it. Good, let's do it again. So now we're gonna do the build down again, right? The build down. So whoever shoots it's off, you guys all right? You're doing great. These are really hard for players. You guys are doing a great job. No chance I could be as cold as you guys. Stand, do that, and hit that 3. Really good. So 3 on 2. Whoever shoots it's off, it's 2 on 2. But I want, you're going to drive the closeout or you're going to dribble at a teammate and he's going to cut. That includes take it or back cut. That's the second part. Here we go. Let's see it. Good. Vite. Good. Ready to shoot there. Oh, good space, Isaiah. Love that. Good. Okay, just give him a second, Seb. Shooter is off. 2 on 2. Drive the closeout. Vite, you're standing. Let's go. Get open. 1-on-1. Good. So this gives us a chance to coach our cutting. So really nice drive. I think that was you, Isaiah. Vite, you're standing flat-footed. He drives. Ball goes left. I'm going left. I'm ready to shoot. Yep. Okay. Very good. Let's go 3 on 3. Also going to get someone to jump in on defense. I know you've been standing there and you're cold. Can sign it. They need to be maroon. Ready?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Grace.
Grace. Thank you, Grace. You're defending Isaiah. So now it's either Vite. You roll or pop. I want it to be obvious. Yep. So if you're going to roll, what do you want this defender to be? You want him this side? You're going basket? Or do you want him this side? Yeah, high side, right? So think about your screening angle. I just saw Coach Nate do that. My screening angle is low hip. She tries to get under me, I'm out of there, okay? Whatever you want. You're doing a great job. So it's either Vite, make it obvious. Theo, you start outside the 3-point line and read him. Here we go. Good. Pull behind, 3 on 3. Good. Shooter and defender are off. Respace. Now, when this ball comes in, hold it for a second, Seb. I want hard drive or I dribble at a teammate and he's got to do a hard cut. Go ahead. You two are off. And we'd have 1-on-1. Let's reset again. Really good. Okay. Next part. Great job. Next part. We're gonna talk again. Moving things quick. It's not a real practice. You guys are doing really, really well. It's impressive. Vite, you're going to catch this now. We would actually start with the pass. I just think this is a bit easier to explain. We'll start with the pass, Isaiah. And you can ghost or roll this, just like Vite did for you. So you can run right past him, pause, run, get ready to shoot while he drives. Yep. Or you can set it and roll. What do you think you're doing, Theo? Reading who? Yeah. Ball comes towards you, you shift a little bit left. Can you cut? Yeah, you can cut. You just want to read the ball carrier, and if he dribbles at you, it's got to be really early. Let's go ahead. You got to stay this side of the forward sign. Yep, it's just 1 rep, 3 on 3. Here we go. Oh, I like it. All right, stop there. Good, good, really good. So try to drive it. If we throw it on, I love this ball movement. Vite's got it here. You got it. You throw it on. Now, in the game, there's 2 other people here, and we have a whole part of offense there. Right, that's to come. But if this thing stops, like Theo doesn't drive it, he threw it back pretty quick. What do you think makes sense for you? Yeah. Ball stops, and you can ghost it, roll it. Right? Mostly these guys are switching. A lot of switching nowadays. Let's go back to the start. Here we go. Good. Bit of speed, Isaiah. Good. There, love that. All right, good try. And again. Really good. It feels like they know you're not screening, so you could work a screen in there if they're not switching. This is transition. We are bringing it up. Guys are a bit slow right now. I want a bit of speed, yeah? And when I have it, I have a half count. Bit of speed when I'm coming down. Here we go. Good. Good, love that. Very good. Okay, let's go. Basketball is up here. Vite, you come down in this dunker spot. Isaiah, you come down in this corner. Seb, you're going to start with the ball as the point guard, actually. Ball is going to get thrown to you, Theo. Yep. What do you think makes sense here? Yeah, so we say any time the ball comes to your side and you're in the dunker, guard or big, you're ignited. Bang! You come up to catch. You come up to on ball. Right now I want the catch, because otherwise you'll set the on ball every time. Yep. What do you think makes sense for you?
The back row will hold space.
Right, so we will say you can hold the space so we can throw to Vitae, but if you can't throw to him, I want you to be available too. Will you sense any pressure? If you throw it here, what makes sense for you? Yeah, I like it. Let's see how we go. 3 on 3. Go again. So my word's ignited. That ball comes across. Vitae, start low. Theo, play to stance. Good, good, Vitae, good. Isaiah, stay out wide. Oh, Theo, I love it. Cut. A little shallow cut. Good, really good. And so it's really easy to respace 3 on 3 and you get a sense of that. Obviously 5 on 5, it gets pretty ugly. Or it can, but we'll see how we go piecing it together. And again. Good. All right, stop there, stop there. So what I really like is this pass. Good, Theo. You got it. Vitae, go set that screen. Ball's with Theo. Yep, Isaiah, you catch this. So I think this screen works whether you've got the ball or you don't. If you don't have it, do what you do if you had the ball. Go ahead. And so just complete that cut. And that's one of the principles in our offense is when you have the ball and someone comes to screen you and you get off it, the screen continues. Really simple idea. It's one of the things that I think makes it look complex, like we've drawn something up, but it's actually pretty simple. And because of everyone's demanding pace, that just happens sometimes, and sort of found that solution organically. The players are like, keep setting that. And so we found that in practice. It's been pretty good for us so far. So let's go back to the start. You really can't do any wrong at the moment. I just want Vitae to be ignited, the ball to move to this side of the floor, and then I want a hard cut, a hard screen, and keep playing. Go ahead. Good stuff. Good, and again. Love it. Where are you going, Isaiah? Good. Really good. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Isaiah, come up here. You got the ball. You're going to throw here. Theo. Ignited. And you three are playing together. Let's see what you do. Go ahead. Good try, good defense. Are we ignited or are we kind of walking? Yep. If he overplays you, Theo, what can you do? Drive it middle. Yeah, go ahead. Here we go. Good. Isaiah, stay outside the 3-point line. Good job. Okay, so let's get 5 people out here. Isaiah, you got the ball. Theo, we got 6 right now. We'll keep the boys out, thank you, but we'll be out playing defense. Let's go over here on the wing. Isaiah, Theo, Warner. Your name? Sam, good job. Yes, dunker. So, let's see, this is how our offense would look. Come set this screen. Roll or pop. Which one are you doing? Okay, make it obvious. Yep, if we don't score this, what are you doing? Pulling behind. Throw here. Now, right now we're just going to play that side of the floor. So what happens when the ball comes your side? Ignited. Yep, and absolutely you can lift. So if you both lift, we throw to the high post, Vitae. You seen that before? Yeah, hard back cut. Play off this. You can go screen your other teammate. All right, let's see how it looks. Show me. Start up on the wing. Here we go. Good. Oh, I love that. Good. This time for me. Your name? Taylor. Go ahead, pop. All right, Theo, someone pops into your space. What do you got? Dive, yeah, dive cut to the rim to score. Should feel natural, like someone's popping, you dive. See how we go. Good, what's next? You guys haven't had any reps of it, but good. Really good. Okay, good job. Just hold for a second. Hopefully it gives you a sense that we just play these 3-on-3 small-sided games. Lots of people do this. We had 2 defenders, we had 3, we give them some options. It would be in more detail with the Boomers for sure. And we would do one side, the other. We do the top side, and then that took 10 minutes at the start of practice. Like just snappy, the guys fly it around. We have calls for things because just the information sharing, like if we have this pass it to the wing, UCLA cut, side pick and roll, that whole action just has a term that we bundle up and give it something. I can stand on the sideline and say 4X. Okay, the design of it is such that it could just happen, or we could call it, but it gives them a chance to over communicate. Like, I want 4X. Okay, a couple of things that happen when the ball stops. So if Isaiah's got the ball, Theo, you're in the trail here. We read the ball handler's intent. Everyone wants speed, but the pressure, physicality of FIBA and in the NBA growing everywhere, you've got to deal with this. Yeah. So we don't want the ball to stop. So if our attention is here, we know what to do. We've talked about the pass, we've talked about the screen. When Isaiah's under pressure, he's looking at you and you're not open. We know you can back cut. That would make sense. So you back cut rim, dribble at him, replace, ignited, offense continues, come back, Theo. Really good. We won't do that one. I'll be you for a second, Theo. Dribble over. Theo, you defend me and take his pass away. Isaiah, you dribble over half court. These area screens in transition, he tries to take me away, dribble off my back, and I slip out, ghost out, and then if you hit Vitae, yep, lift behind it, see that 3? Okay, show me that, 5-on-0. So you denied Theo, walk him to an area screen. Go ahead. Offense continues. What do you do, Isaiah? It's not one pass, shoot it. You go cut, screen someone, go ahead. Really good. So this is, guys are doing great. Really good. Just keep it moving. Yeah, go screen, go screen. Your offense. Good, what's next? Good, love it. Very good. Okay, let's see from the start. Bring it over half court. Theo, you're coming over half court. You guys are above the wing because you're running this way. Transition, above the wing, running down. Vito, you can be right there, that's good. So coming down this way, yeah, I want you to play here first. This can be a screen or a dive. And a couple of you guys didn't get any reps of this, you were just playing defense, so we'll see how we go. But I want you to screen and pop, or screen and roll. The rest of you keep playing. Go ahead. Make it obvious what you do. Yes, Theo, what do you do? Good, Theo. Good. Keep playing, love it. Back cut, side pick and roll. Very good, let's come back to this. Very good. So we had side pick and roll here, 3 of you weak side. And Taylor? Yeah. Taylor's got the ball, Vitae's setting it.
Yeah, Vitae, and I went back.
Yeah, it was good, good cut, really good. So this side pick and roll here, go set it, Vitae. Go a bit lower. Good, so you were sort of dunker and you went back out. Let's keep you dunker. Yeah, so you'll play on the break in the 3, Theo, in the dunker. So I would call that is butt to the baseline, nice and wide, bring them down. Part of getting people off the nail, you hear a lot of coaches and offenses talk about, just want flat spacing. 3 people to the baseline, not just 2, flat spacing. You better be better with the ball than the other team. Yeah, the more athletic teams, that's what they want. We are a little bit more, bring them out, pass it. Obviously, we didn't beat Serbia in the Olympics with their pressure in that first half. Picking us up full court, physicality, we got the ball over their head a couple of times. Our bigs caught it, got them for some easy baskets. Canada went hard to dribble it up against Lou Dort. Yep. So for us, and the physicality of the competition we're playing in, we try and use passing game to combat those things. And that's why we're running in waves and the ball's off the floor. And we say to our guys, like, you want to catch in an operational area, be strong. But if the pressure is immense, you just make them guard more of the floor. Our 5-man can come out. So this whole action could start back at 3-quarter court, where Theo came, he can catch this ball from Isaiah, he can screen it here, Isaiah could dribble off his back, and that pass could happen way up here. Wherever the defense picks us up, we just start it. If we catch in the backcourt with Isaiah, Theo was next to him, he can screen him in the backcourt, pop into this 4-man space, he cuts through. It's a full court offense is the thought of it. And so we'll start in the half and then we'll just move them back. Now, what it doesn't mean is that the pressure makes you play on your heels. It just means you're organised, so when the ball comes in and they are there, you're ready to take them on. Okay. Any questions? I kind of get going and I just don't stop. I'm sorry. Get excited.
Any reason why he's better than Swearer on the others?
So all those micro skills, he should. And there's lots of details in that. I think a more traditional approach, when you have more time, and you would, work on those things, how you hold off, how you catch, what your footwork is, facing up. It's just hard to do that whilst you're putting it in. I have found that once you've put it in, you can then refer to the context of that skill when you practice it in the start of your practice, in your individual work, when they're doing their extra work at night, that gives you this context that they've experienced some pressure. You've got a piece, in our world, you've got an edit, a piece of film, TV's courtside, you put it on, like, let's find a solution to this. Demonstrate, more buy-in, things like that. There's also this other thing that it's an interesting thing in coaching. We're going through it a lot with the Boomers. 1 practice, 2 practice, lots of things we're doing, good coaching staff, we need to work on that, we need to work on that. That list gets like this real quick, yeah? And halfway through practice, that list is here, because the players figure out some solutions, start talking to each other, and that's what I found is really interesting, is small-sided games approach, putting it in offense that is contested, 3-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-3, drive and kick, it's all contested to start with. You either get great context with some teaching, yeah, or just a lot of skill acquisition theory that says that those solutions that they discover are more powerful and they'll retain better and will help them become better players. Any other questions? Anything people would like to see next that we're doing?
You talked about bundling up your reads and so forth. Like, when you're coaching the Boomers, how often are you, is it read and react with those bundles and those calls that you've got?
Yeah.
How often do you actually run plays and stuff like that? Like, what's your balance with?
Yeah, great question. So we talk about the game. What do you think the first big point of everyone's offensive philosophy? What is it? Pace. Yeah, we're going to play fast because you're going to get laps. That's the best way to get laps. Offensive rebounds, run. Okay, so start with that. So we do this build that is, yep, anyone gets it in for us. We're looking to pass it ahead. If we play drive and kick, touch the paint, kick out threes, we'll do nothing else all game. Happy for that. Okay. Then it is, we got it in quick. We couldn't kick it ahead. What do we use to get the ball up efficiently? And we use these early actions. And then our home base offense is underneath all that. And so that's why I like it at the start of practice. When I worked at St. Mary's, we called it play out of the post. But anyway, it was a contested, semi-contested script session where your offense is like your shots. And you just let them run it, you get extra shots. It's not full speed. It drives a lot of coaches crazy. I really like it because they're doing a bit of exploration. You get to coach a bit of details and they get some shots as they do their warm-up anyway. So that fits under all of it. It's our backbone and the principles need to be really consistent. So to answer your question, that is there so that we can fall back upon it. And we definitely need times that we're like, oh, we need to let the offense do some work for us, take a breath, get it side to side, and it can just happen. But crunch time is different. Last 4 minutes of the game is definitely different. So I like things that have the same start, the same press break, have the same shape, and then we have another name for a shape that changes. So we do one where if we go back to the start, we did this in Paris. Come up here for me, Taylor. So we had this start, and we did this funky cut here with Taylor just, and this is often Jack Vay just ran right past here like he was setting a pick and roll. You drove it to the middle like you were going to drive it, because people defend this all the time, where it's this little rush action, ghost screen, and I use it to drive. So they're ready for the drive, and then you just pop back, start your offense, and you're going to the corner. Theo, you're going to bury and start to lift at the same time. Vito, you lift. Go back, and from here, everyone has a whole wheelhouse of getting your best players in their best areas of strength here. Really common one is Vito, you go screen Theo. Theo all the way over the top, and a million things from here. Pass it to Isaiah, hit him, go get a hand back. Come set this flare. And so this is really common. You want to try and keep it a step off the slot. The reason it's really common is you get to bring it up against pressure, find your shape, get off it, get it back, and play with it in your hands. And if you think about Giddy, Ingles, standing with this flare where Theo could use it, or curl, finding him, now it's spread, pick and roll. Theo, just let's say you took the flare, come off this, and now this loaded physical defense, now the game really starts. How are we getting that thing on the rim? Or the threat of it is getting us a 3. That's like the heartbeat of the whole thing. And so over here, there's high risk thing here where you can give them lots of options. You can ask them to use their communication skills and play to their strengths. If you can shoot space, if you're more of a cutter, cut. And we're going for that. And it's going to be some rough moments, and we'll clean it up as we go. One of the things I really like when we come off here is this little flare, but it's got to be really early. Little flare tailer for Theo. So Theo's come off one flare, and this other one where you just take this little space and then you dive really early, and you try and catch this. And if you don't, you can stay right here. But if you do, my favorite cut is you just go all the way through, pull right behind. Let's go back to the start. So what we're going to do, imagine we're playing against a lot of pressure. Isaiah's back here bringing it up. Taylor's run ahead. Taylor's going to do this little brush, fake. Theo, you're going to bury, you're going to lift. As he's doing that, got to get him open, get this catch. Now you don't want to catch sideline. That's where the defense, you catch out here. On these slots, you can get downhill, hand it right back. If there's any problem, you can keep it. And then here we go, here's Theo. Do we have a 3? No. Screen him. Do we have this? Come early, Taylor, and then just boom, dive. So we've got 2 guys on the rim, and this works for us because of the tall passing guards. Yeah, let's try it. All right, good. Really good, you can stop there. So if we go back to where Isaiah had the ball in the middle, Vite set that screen for Theo. What? Yeah, go ahead. Theo, you're over on the other side. You guys did a really good job. Come off this, Theo. One of the reasons teams like this is it's really easy to play out of throwing it. This is pressured, denied, just throw it right here. And this looks like something else we did. Back cut, you were denied. Lift here, you're off that side. And I can say to the players, back in our offense, right? Any other questions? I got no clue how long I'm supposed to go for or how long I've been going. None. Got it. Perry Cameron, how are you? Any questions?
Yeah, I'll go on.
Yeah.
So it's small-sided games. How
Yeah.
do you find the balance between that and 5-on-5? Like, because the small-sided games, they're slowly, I guess, taking up more.
Popularity, yeah, right. Well, let's see, there's a lot of evidence that they have a really powerful effect. So if you play 5-5, one ball, just the number of iterations of decision making are very low, right? So it's just trying to increase that. To me, it's like just how many reps can we get? Now, they're not just mindless reps and that's all we do. We are thoughtful about it. It's well planned. And we pick a couple of things. Like I might say today, it's footwork for the post and catching area. We're going to be tight on that. We are tight on that. If you catch outside that elbow, turn it. We'll give them, they'll be aware of that. There'll be a piece of film before practice and there'll be probably 2 of them. And we'll just gradually build them in. The small-sided games require some thoughtful planning, the constraints of everything, because they will can get closer to replicating the game. Like you can't come over this side, but they just get so many more reps and they get better at it quick.
Right. But what I'm asking is the balance in the training session.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going for 60 minutes.
So yeah, I think it largely depends on nature of how much practice you have. So short practices, I do a lot of small-sided games because you need to combine everything. And the more I do it, I think it kind of does a bit of everything. Maybe this is all we should be doing. And with my young kids, they're playing a lot of sports. I feel like in other sports, maybe soccer, I see more of it. It's how they train. Maybe it's more difficult to play full field. I'm not sure what the reason is, but we start with 2-on-1 or 2-on-0, 2-on-1 on a specific area of our fence. It goes pretty quickly to 3-on-2, 3-on-3, and we're just like bringing them from one basket to another, and soon we're all on the same half court, and it's happened within 30 minutes, and we're playing 3-on-3-on-3, and it's just going one side, second side, middle, piece it together, and I often finish it with fives, but that 5-on-5 part is sometimes 2 minutes. It's just like, can we start it? Because we've done all the read and react part. You can't replace playing 5-on-5. Like in the NBA, the constraint is the games are kind of practice. There's 82 of them. The practice is limited. For the Boomers, it's we get things in real quick, and we've got to build some synergy, and the players need to do their skill work. They need to be ready to perform and be in a rhythm, and I find small-sided games gets a good bang for your buck physically on that. It's a pretty easy term to throw out, like this is the answer to everything. It's like there's an art to it for sure. I'm not saying that I've mastered it, but I feel like I'm getting better at it since I've really poured into it. And the constraints and the planning are everything. Your offense also, it has to piece together well. Like it challenges your design of things. Like, what does this look like? And the players can answer that. Sometimes you don't even say it and it just keeps going. Anything else? I feel like I took 5 minutes to answer that. Sorry.
What would you change if you had a real pre-season with the group? Like your
The Boomers?
Yeah.
Yeah, great question. Really good question. Way more shooting. Yeah. I think, my COE years, I had some things that were like in every practice, and we practiced a lot. It was 30% of our time is shooting, and that doesn't mean we're just doing shooting drills. A lot of it was contested, 2-on-1, but we did it all. People are, what was our shooting philosophy? I said, we do it all. We do a little bit of technique every day. We do a little bit of rhythm and volume shooting, muscle memory, whatever you want, and a ton of game reps. We do competitive shooting, like all of it, and we charted all of it 30% of our time. Then one-on-one is every day. For the individual defense as much as anything, you've got to be able to defend your position. Hard and feeble to hide people. You have better help so you can keep your system a bit more consistent. Like in the NBA, if you've got a bad defender out there, there is someone coming downhill in a lot of space with a lot of rules that help the offense. FIBA is a bit different, but you've got to be able to defend your position. So 30% shooting, one-on-one was every day, and we scrimmaged every day. They were kind of the rules for practice that we had upon ourselves. I'm just thinking about the scope of time. Let's say we got 2 days practice, very light stuff today, and we play tomorrow. So we've really done this. But a defensive equivalent as well, as players on both sides of it. Lots of panic amongst the coaching staff. We haven't covered this. I've got all those things. We're trying to do it by film, sending out primers. If it was like a pre-season where we had 30 days, I would invest a lot of time in one-on-one, 2-on-1 finishing, a ton more time into shooting, and I wouldn't do a ton of scripting 5-1-0, but I'd do some more, definitely, just to be super organized. It would be part of the warm-up. I'd put a constraint on it, like 1 dribble, get it up the court, 3 reversals, have some fun with it. I would do something like that.